Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that somewhere over there notification bell. Get all the updates. When you're done doing that, immediately pause this video, open up a new tab, and go to the Nerd Sense channel, which I will add in the description box below, and then do all the same stuff on their channell. What's up, guys?
Then come back and watch this one, though.
Yeah,
don't forget to unpause this video.
Yeah. All right, so we got, am I pointing wrong? We got Sean and we got Mike from Nerd Sense. What's up, guys?
How's it going, man?
The dog just almost killed this entire stream. The dog just almost...
Oh, is Winnie down there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Carrie's down here, so of course she's down here.
So yeah, we're re-reviewing a beer that we reviewed together, actually, about 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, 3.5, really. So, and I don't know if we'll post them the same day, but we did a review that will be on their channel. So again, make sure you check out Nerd Sense because we just filmed a video that'll be on their channel. So this is Folletto, and it's a Italian style Pilsner, Pearl Select. All right, Mike, how you pronounce it? Tetnang?
Tetnang. I always say Tetnang. I don't know if it's true.
And
I say Tetnang, but Tetnang
like sapphire without the E, so maybe sapphire hopped.
Sapphire, yeah.
Sapphire. Those are the hops as butchered by me. Also, speaking of butchered, thank you, Hop Butcher for the World, for this beer. See?
You did it.
Wow.
Transition. All right. Yeah, so when Sean and Mike were like, what beer do you want to review on your channel? I'm like, well, this one, because they're the experts about Pilsners. So I'm really excited to have some experts on this channel when it comes to Pilsners.
Yeah, well, we're just really good at drinking them.
Compared to me. Let's get into this beer.
Wow, you can smell it, and I'm not even that close to it.
Apparently, I did a mic pour.
Wow,
it's not like foaming over. I like
go get a spoon.
Right? I should have brought one up here. Actually, pretty close on camera.
I was just gonna say, yeah, pretty much.
Like if I hold it up to the light off camera, it looks a little bit more like Sean's because you can see through it easier than what you're seeing. Like I like the color on mine on camera is good, but it's a little bit more see-through like Sean's and Mike's are showing. Nice carbonation.
Mine looks golden, but it's yellow in real life.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we got to synchronize on equipment so we don't have this issue in the future.
It's really cool because the glass has that hop etching on the bottom, and there's a lot of carbonation coming up from that, which is cool.
Is that called like a nucleus point? Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
Nucleation.
Thank you. That was close. Yeah.
All right. So Whitehead, beautiful looking beer. Should we get into the aroma? Or you guys have anything else to say about the look?
No. Looks like a Pilsner.
All right, let's get into the aroma.
That smells exactly like it did when I opened the can. There's loads of citrus, right? Like for a Pilsner, like that's a lot of citrus.
In a couple different kinds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting like almost like lemon peel and like orange peel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Loads of zest.
Yeah. It's definitely zesty, but also has that like the oils are being, exposed as you open up the fruit. Like it definitely has that aspect as well. Yeah.
I want to say I've only had Tetnang or Tetnang, whatever we're gonna call it, whatever we're gonna pronounce it. But obviously we've had this beer before, so clearly we've had these hops. But like Pearl and Sapphire, I'm not familiar with, like overall.
Right now, I'm getting like speaking of the last beer, it doesn't matter. Again, like herbaceousness. I'm getting like a little bit of lemongrass. I'm getting grassiness. I'm getting earthiness.
Lemongrass was going to be my big one to wow you guys. It had that mix of the citrus with that herbaceous, more grassy than floral, but yeah, definitely has those things.
It almost gives vibes of like a mixed firm beer.
Oh,
like I think if I was sniffing this blind, I think I would be like, oh, this is someone's mixed firm farmhousey type. type beer.
Yeah. I smell some of the fermentation, and then with that citrus element for sure. I totally get what you're saying. Aw, Bruce.
Look at that face.
He's a good boy.
I can't see my dog, which makes me even more afraid.
Yeah, Bruno had no interest in joining me for this one. Should we try it?
Let's do it.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, fellas. Thanks, Hot Butcher.
Yeah, thank you again, Hot Butcher.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Magic arm.
Everyone wait for Carrie's one word. I wish she was on camera. She goes. I know.
So definitely had some of that citrus stuff in the taste. Grassy, I think, is definitely in the taste as well. What else are you guys picking out?
The grassiness, there's like an earthiness to it. There, you do get a little bit of cereal grains in the zest that was on the nose. Really comes through more towards the back, with like a little bit of like there's the zest, but then there's also like lemon oil or orange oil, I guess that's what zest is in general anyways, right? So, but it's like very kind of that like oily, concentrated, like as it finishes. And concentrated is probably, it may make it sound bad now when you're shaking the whole table, but it works so well.
It's super refreshing. You're absolutely right. Like I haven't had a sip for a bit, and it's still on my palate with that citrus oil zest thing for sure.
Does this name mean something that's like citrusy, or I guess
let me look it up.
What does
Elf? ELF. Elf.
It is the holiday season, right? And we got our Hot Butcher Christmas glasses, so it's perfect. Did it really mean that? That's crazy.
Yeah. Goblin, Sprite, Imp, Pixie, Gremlin, Hobgoblin.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with those ones.
We'll go Hobgoblin. It's a Spider-Man Rogues Gallery beer.
Okay, cool. I guess that's
wild. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why they picked that as a name. I mean, it's an Italian word for an Italian style Pilsner. I get that.
But an Italian style Pilsner is not a real thing. It's just a dry hop Pilsner.
I know.
I don't even know if the Italians invented it. I think so. It's fine. We're just going to call it this. That is really good.
It is good. And yeah, I get more cereal grain, a little bit of dough, but mostly cereal grain is how I get the grain in this.
Yeah, I get almost like it's bready, almost like multi-grain bread in that way. Like it does have it does have a grain kind of note, but it's not like when I sort of say like bakery fresh or anything like that. But it's almost like he's licking my arm, the back of my arm. You can see it, buddy.
He's so cute.
He's like, I haven't seen you in so long, and now you're just doing this.
Yeah, but I do get like sort of like that herbaceousness I was getting on the nose. It's almost like a little bit of like chive and basil and
ooh, I don't know about the chive, but I could see the basil.
Yeah, the basil.
Oh yeah,
the basil for sure.
Terry's like, I heard basil. I got to try it again.
Yeah, no, I get that. Well, that's interesting. Again, we said this in the other reviews. That's why people watching this, make sure you check out Nerd Sense. But like, it's what's cool about doing a review with multiple people is someone says something that's like, I did not get that, but yes, that is there. And yeah, that's a really good note, Mike.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts? Oh, we should read the tasting notes, right?
Oh, yeah. All right. Someone needs to tell them that if they're going to put black on the label, that they need to make the words pop over.
Fresh.
What does that say?
Fresh, sweet hay.
Hay, okay.
That says hay?
Yo.
Yeah. Kyle, you did it twice. Oh, no, wait.
No, I didn't say basil.
That was Mike. That was Mike.
And then citrus zest, we all thought for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, faint basil. That's wild.
Good poll.
How are you guys reading these things? These aren't even legible.
I can read the two, and then Hay kind of sees. You can read that.
I don't know. The lighting right now in my room is better than my basement, because if I was reading this in the basement, that first one I wouldn't probably be able to read. You mean?
I can see it now. That that definitely. But in the faint sweet hay, that's sort of like the grains and stuff. So
yeah, said grassy elements and stuff. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we specifically called out 2 of the 3. You know, which it's always cool. We don't have to have the same thoughts as them, obviously, but it is kind of cool when, a brewery is like, here's what we get, and it's like, whoa, I got some of that same stuff too. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
it does feel
validating. It's like I have no idea why you put this on the can, because none of that's there.
Yeah, which I mean, there's been a few Hot Butcher beers where I'm like, I didn't say any of those things.
One of the things you guys said earlier was like cereal grains, and one of the ones I pull up a lot, and I do get it here, and I did not say because I feel like I see it a lot, is like I get almost like Cheerios, that kind of oat and
No, for sure. It has such a specific taste that if that is in the beer, you have to say Cheerios, because it's different than saltine cracker. It's different than dough. It's it's such a specific thing.
And I think it's for someone that's not as nerdy about beer as like we are. If they're just watching this on their fresh on their journey for beer, it's way easier to relate to Cheerios as a grain versus we're like going super deep into like the type of grain that we're getting, right? Like if you say multigrain or something like that, like Cheerios, like it's got that graininess, it's got that a little bit of like a kiss of sweetness. So like someone's gonna be able to relate better to that anyways.
No, for sure. Any closing thoughts, guys, before we wrap this up?
I need a case of this.
It's so good, right?
Like it's got enough bite. It's got enough, but it's only 5%. It's crushable. It's a really crisp Pilsner. The hops really kind of add extra for folks that maybe wouldn't normally like Pilsners, or maybe they don't really like lagers. Maybe they're maybe a little too plain. But this gives you like the extra ampage closer to like not an IPL, but like getting into that kind of realm. But this is it's a for 5%, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I often find when I have a Pilsner or something in that realm, Helles or whatever, from a brewery that is primarily an IPA brewery, I find that you have an issue where everything is very sweet. Like they have sugars that did not convert to alcohol. I don't know, lagering takes longer. Maybe they're just impatient. I don't know the deal. But this isn't like that.
Yeah.
This isn't just a weird, sweet, malty mess. It's really, really good. It's really crisp. It's really, really well balanced. It has some interesting things you don't always get in Pilsners, but nothing that's offensive to a Pilsner palate.
Yes.
It's nice, easy, but more interesting than your run-of-the-mill Pilsner. I still love. That's not an issue at all. But having a almost just a little different kind of angle, the different peek at what a Pilsner can be. I'm a big fan. It's delicious.
Yeah. No, this is really good. All right. Like I said, these guys are from Nerd Sense. If you don't watch them, you should. So I will add them in the description box below. So make sure you check them out. Sean and Mike, thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and then also besides your YouTube channel, nerdsense.net, you're on Facebook, Instagram. Those are the big ones, right?
Those are the big ones. Those are the big ones.
So once you're done checking them out, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.